What's up, folks? Science Morning Update. December 1st, believe it or not. Trickling down here on the lows. It's 10 to 8, so we're down at 67. Overnight high is 84. Yesterday we popped up to 79.5. Quite the push towards the end of the day, end of month, squeezy squeeze, and pretty much have given up all that. 65 is going to be very important today, so please watch that number. We get below that, really below this 62 level, but let's say 65 to 62, then I say we see downside. 77 to 80 upside range. 43 to 47 could be a 37. A lot of traffic in here, so it's hard to pick all these levels. But basically, we get sub 4,500, and then I think 44.20 is. We have cleanup all the way down here. Now, 44, 27, 25 area is probably going to be the tough guy. 44, 43 is your 100-day. So we'll watch that as well. Upside, we get north of that 87. I still want 88 or 98 quarter. It missed that gap fill from August by a point and a half. It could fill, or without. This could have been it. And to be honest, I kind of think that this was the high, and I think that we're going to start traveling back down. But that's just my opinion. Please don't trade off that. Here's your pivots. 64 again is my magic green line. That has held and was defended yesterday, so we were well below it, and they squeezed it up in that last hour. Back above it. 85 is your R1. I like that. 4600 R2. I like that as well. 4620 is actually perfect as well. These are pretty good today. 4451, 30, and 16. So upside I like. Daily. So right here was that 98 quarter up here. But we've had up, and then we had the crash down to that level I talked about forever. Then back up to the 98 quarter level that I've been talking about for a few weeks. And I think that this is going to come back down. But I could totally be wrong, as I have been wrong before. Interesting close out of the month. We opened the month at 42, was that 4, 5, 5? And we closed it at 45.67. So that was quite the November ramp up. And this is kind of why I think that we're done. A lot of volume here. So from a TPO point, this would be a P structure. So it came up, found auction, found common bond with all the bids and offers, and now we come back down. But there was a ton of volume. This monthly POC is at 62. So we're right in the thick of all of this. You had all those open and closes. Look at that consolidation. So again, we could move up. I could absolutely be wrong. 46.22 would be my next stop. 46.34 is the July high, and then we could be off to the races. So that's just my opinion. I didn't load this. This is going to be a second. We'll go back to it. Euro, same thing. 110 hit. Okay, we're back down. 108.3 is going to be the next. I mean, we're at 108. We've lost a full point. So I think this is structurally on the way down. Currencies will be a big deal. Powell speaks today, so we'll watch this. This could definitely reverse today or continue straight down, but I would expect a big move again today in this. Shaded area was a cash gap. We chewed into it. We poked below it. We popped right above it. This is why I keep these on my charts. I'm going to remove this, but that was just for reference. We still have this little tiny cash gap, 1 point. That is the same 1 point that is ES as well. Up to 98 quarter ES. And then we have this giant cash gap, 44.58 to 11. I wouldn't worry about that today, but eventually this is going to get filled. And then this is all the cash gaps we left from that rally, that rip up. And then we still have these three down here. So lots left for downside. What else? NVIDIA down a little bit. Apple down a short and curly. Let's look at that weekly. It's probably, there we are. So again, macro holding the 200. That was immediate. hit here. But I just, I don't know if someone's drawn a line, but that might be one. Also, someone said cup and handle. I could see it. I'm not gambling on that. But anyway, just to look at the weekly. So I just think that, this is exhausted, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 straight weeks up. Basically all of last month. So we will see. We still could get a Santa rally. I could be wrong, but my feeling is that this is peaked. This is up. That 97 was it. A point and a quarter away from that gap. And then I think we head back down. But again, that's just me. That's just my opinion. Please don't trade off of it. Anyway, I will be in the room all day. And careful, Powell speaks. There's some action today.